Very good.
It's nice to
MashaAllah.
see
Assalamu
you.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Nice to see you.
All right. How much time do you need?
Just as much as you have, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever. It's not a big deal.
All right. Let's take half an hour. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Inshallah, inshallah.
Half an hour. Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. MashaAllah.
So you doing well, health-wise,
Oh,
everything?
thank you so much for the Urdu rendering of my lecture on Muhammad Ali Jinnah. My Urdu is not too good, but I was able to listen and understand most of it. Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
And I'm happy with what you did. So now it can be copied and spread in Pakistan.
Inshallah. So you're happy with the effort I did? Inshallah, I'm
I'm
planning to.
happy with the effort that you made. Yes, I'm very happy. But I did make a point about history repeating itself,
Okay,
drawing a parallel between Pakistan and Russia. You didn't get that?
I did not get that. I'll need to go
Maybe
through that
that was
video
not
again.
in the video, it was in the comment section then. Okay.
Perhaps it was.
Okay, you can start now.
Yeah, inshallah. So, Sheikh, there was at our last meeting, there were a few questions that some other people sent to be asked and put in front of you. So, Bismillah, we'll start. First one, first of all, somebody asked, Anas asked that Ghazwatul Hind, what does Sheikh say about Ghazwatul Hind?
Well, first of all, the word Ghazwa has traditionally been recognized as used only for a war in which Nabi Muhammad والسلام, participated. Other than that, it's not a Ghazwa.
Yeah.
And so I'm very curious as to how this hadith could refer to Ghazwatul Hind, and yet there is this universal recognition that the word Ghazwa is used only for a war in which the Prophet ﷺ participated. So that's the first question mark I put behind this hadith. The second one is we do not wage war except when we are attacked and aggression has been committed against us and we are defending ourselves, or when we wage war in order to liberate the oppressed. Okay?
Yep.
And if there is going to be any war on the part of the Muslims in South Asia to liberate the oppressed in the land of Hind, and the land of Hind is the land of Bharat. And at the time of the Hadith, the land of Bharat included Pakistan and Afghanistan and Bangladesh. All right?
Yeah.
That is Hind at the time of the Hadith. So if there is going to be a war, it's going to be a civil war. It's not going to be a Ghazwa. It will be Muslims fighting Hindus within the territory of Hind. How can you describe that as Ghazwatul Hind? A
Yeah.
Ghazwa is a war launched against the territory.
Yeah.
The third comment I have to make on that hadith is that it appears to me to be incompatible with the present reality. The present reality is one in which we have already committed an aggression against Hindus in India when you had Muslim rule over Hindus in India over a long period of time. If there are those who wish to defend that Muslim rule over Hindus in India as a legitimate jihad, I'll be very happy to see that they must write their views so I can examine it. But as far as I'm concerned, there was no aggression on the part of the Hindus of India to invite Muslim rule. And number two, it is when the oppressed invite you to come, then you go. You
Right.
cannot go and invade a land to liberate the oppressed unless they, the oppressed, invite you to come.
Okay.
And that did not happen with, with, with armed forces coming down from Afghanistan. They were raiders raiding territory. They wanted to get money and then go back to Afghanistan with as much money as they can get. That does not qualify as jihad. Okay?
Yep.
And at the time when we are supposed to denounce that Muslim rule over India, Hindu India, in order to deflate the Modi's sales, Modi is taking over India. Modi is brainwashing all of India against Islam and Muslims. Okay? And we're doing nothing. If we are to do something, we can at least begin by denouncing Muslim rule over Hindu India and apologizing for what happened in the past as something that is imperialism and in conflict with what has come from Islam. And so at the time when we should be doing this, you talking about Ghazwatul Hind, you're pouring oil in the fire. You're saying we did it once and we'll do it again. That is the popular understanding of Ghazwatul Hind. So I'm not at all comfortable with this hadith. If there's any truth in it, and if you take out the word Ghazwa from it, yes, there is a possibility of a liberation of Muslims being oppressed in Modi's Hindu India, but that will be at a time when the Imam al-Mahdi has come.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Second question somebody asked, I forgot the name. They asked if you can shed some light on rizq being tayyib. Halal, everybody understands. But when it says tayyib, what should they do?
When Allah speaks about eating, consuming that which is halal and tayyib, halal means legally permissible, and tayyib means good and wholesome and healthy.